We have some outstanding students as well in this hour. And this year, both hours, has been so difficult for me to choose. Usually we do one per family of instruments, and it's just been impossible for me. Honestly, just about every kid on the stage could have won an award, and it's been very difficult for me to choose some, and so I just had to make a list and say, did they do this, did they do this, did they do this? And whoever got the most things or accomplished the most things, that's who I'm having to choose, even though most of these students on stage could have received an award. So these are probably out of order, but as I call your name, if you will come receive your Outstanding Musician Award, Connor Bender. Alessandro Angelini. Andres Underpop. This next student, not only did he audition for NCDA, played solo, did an ensemble, has been just fantastic on his instrument. He is always willing to help, and almost every day after school he comes up to me, Mr. Sharon, what can I do to help? He cleans the band room, he picks up trash. When we're getting ready to go to contests, he helps me load percussion equipment. So I've just been so impressed with this student. And one quick story about this student. We were practicing the next song that we're about to play, or actually one that we played earlier, and he was on tambourine for part of it and suspended cymbal for the other part. Well, there's one measure that they actually intertwine, and I did not know this. And so I'm back there, and usually when you play the tambourine, you hold it with one hand and you tap with the right hand. Well, he's back there doing like the church choir, hitting it on his hip. And he was slowing down and not going with the tempo, and I was like, what in the world? So I stopped the band, and I yelled at him, I said, what are you doing? That's not how you play the tambourine. Well, he said, Mr. Sharon, you gave me these two parts and they happen at the same time. So I'm playing the tambourine with my left hand and my hip, and I'm rolling on the suspended cymbal with my right hand, which I couldn't see. So I was so impressed with this student finding a way, without even telling the director. Most students would be like, Mr. Sharon, I don't know what to do. He just figured it out on his own and tried to play both instruments at the same time. So I've been so impressed with this student, Brandon White. This next student, wow, basically just blew my mind this semester. Auditioned for NCDA, made NCDA, did a solo, did an ensemble. It's been just fantastic in class. But what's been so impressive for me is how much of a leader this student is in 7th grade. I can't imagine doing some of the things she does as a leader when I was in 7th grade. And we were getting ready for a contest in Owasso. And it was kind of stressful. I was working with kids really, really hard, and they were obviously getting stressed and fatigued. And she came to me one rehearsal and said, Mr. Sharon, do you mind if I get up in front of the band and speak to the band? Which I'm sure is very difficult for most of you to do right now, but to do as a 7th grader with all her peers in front of her. She stood up and talked to the band about a bunch of things. Basically, kind of being my I don't know what the word is, but just helping me out and trying to support me and what I was trying to tell the students. And she had bought into that and tried to encourage the students probably better than I could have coming from a peer. And so I've been so impressed with this young lady, Hannah Harris. One more award. This young man, I'm pretty sure first semester never spoke to me, and I'm pretty sure we never even made eye contact the entire first semester. And I came to this student around December, I think it was, and said, I have some really special pieces that I want to play for contest with this band, but it requires an instrument that we don't have right now. And this gentleman said, yeah, I'll try it, Mr. Sharon. And he took it home. And pretty much the very next day, he came back already knowing all the fingers, he plays music, and again, I've just been so impressed with this student, and I'm glad he actually talks to me now and looks at me. So this goes to our baritone, Sean Fitzgerald.